Okay, so we're back. So what we end up with is a whole bunch of sticks. Okay. We end up with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I'm just joking. What we end up with is 9 of each. Okay, kids, 3 boards, 3 sticks per 9. Right? There we go. Okay. 3 dark, 3 light. Already got my red and white mixed out. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, I want most pronounced to be the top and the bottom to kind of frame it in, right? Now, this is where I end up getting to be a little bit, I don't know, creative, if that's the correct word or not, but it is what it is, so let's do this. Genius at work here, okay? How many of each? That's right, that's right. 7 red, 6 white, okay? Some of them aren't going to be exactly the same length. That's okay, because what I'll actually do is trim it once I get it all set up and everything. Knots. Knots are beautiful, okay? Knots are just absolutely gorgeous, especially when you put fire to them. The problem is you don't want them in your union, because I carve out the union, okay? Look, happens to be, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there is the star that I will carve right on top of a knot. So I have to move that one for later. Okay. So do that. Now you get a nice little sanding. Okay. Okay. Gonna have some fun with some of the colors. That's kind of the neat aspect here. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 9. 10. What do I want? That one. Yep, might have a little problem with that one. This one might be okay, so we'll use that one there. Actually, we're going to use that one there because that's a little bit lighter. You want to try to differentiate the pattern if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, like that right there, too much kind of in, so it's like, Okay, we can do that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was a little buggered up, but that's okay. That's going to be down there on the bottom. Well, actually, that's a little bit better, I think. 12 and 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. What do I do with the rest of them? Sometimes these get a little boogered up, and if that happens, guess what? No big deal. Because I'm sure I'll make another flag soon. So, you can use all kinds of stuff to get things straight. The main thing is, you kind of want these a little bit clamped at first. But you definitely got to have one side, I mean, about as perfect as you can get it, right? Because that's where your union is going. attention to detail. Sometimes you don't even have to have that, but you know what? I am a stickler for it. I love having attention to detail. I want it to be as good as it can be. But another great thing is mistakes happen, because like a good YouTuber I have grown to know and appreciate, Matt Outlaw with 731 Woodworks, says none of us are perfect, and because of that, none of our work's going to be perfect. Thank you, Matt. All right, so you see what I can do here, right? Kind of lines up perfectly with that. Now, what I'm going to do is draw a little line, barely perceivable line, because what that line's going to do is delineate, Army word, where I stop my union burn, because this is all going to be, from the line over, is going to be completely black as I can get it without destroying the wood. So without further ado, and no, I'm not wearing the turkey headdress for this part. With my luck, I'd screw something up, right? Now my white ones, I'm not going to burn, but my red, just a little bit on the non-union side. Okay, so just a tad. Alright, no big deal, just a tad. Now, from here over, I'm going to darken it. Okay, that's how it works. Fire! Fire! Alright, so on those lines, what you may see, and I do this whenever I stain, but I also do this here on torching. Do a couple things. First off, you can probably see that I've written a number. Oh wait, wrong end. That's the number 6, is probably backwards, but whatever. That way I know which order I have them. I always go start from the top, work my way down. And on these lines, I'm staining because I have to have blue and red, or blue and clear, or white, or the same. And those wood fibers have a tendency to draw like a straw, because that's really all those wood fibers are, is pretty much just straws. All right, oh, those itty bitty straws. Well, you put anything on it, it's why you put water on something, next thing you know, it soaks it up. It's the fiber, it's bringing it in. It's like our blood vessels. So I can do that. Man, my shop is a mess. Right? For example, no burn over here. I want a lot of burn, all burn over on that side, right? So it'll at least minimize it, as you can see. And I tell you what, something about burning a piece of wood just the right way, because man, it will. Of course, that a little different. Oh, but you can see all of a sudden You can see that line, and that'll blend in real nice. On the red, right? I have to turn it upside down to kind of show you. But all right, pretty good there. Ooh. Well, didn't mean for that to happen yet, but yeah, as you can see, I have that delineation. Now, it does leave a little bit of a mark, but that's okay because I will take care of that with sanding. Right, bro. Okay. Got everything burned. There I was, me and this turkey. A lot of people say I'm the turkey, which is true. But I love what I do, and I do what I love. So you can see how it worked out. Okay, I think it looks pretty decent so far. Again, you know, we're not there yet, right? But the next step would be to glue this up, okay? But just to kind of give you a heads up or an idea of maybe how to clean this up or prepare. That's what all the YouTube peoples be saying. Prepare yourself. You better be preparing yourself. Jesus coming back. Anyway, I don't want to be, you know, left behind, Kirk Cameron. Great movie. You ain't never seen it. Great movie. Okay. So, as you can see. Ta-da! Right? Okay. And I get to carve all 50. And we will show you that later. The next thing we're going to do is glue everything up. But we're not going to mess with that right now. It is 1900 hours. Zulu time. Actually, it's not Zulu time, it's local time. But tell you what, just me and this goat one time we're sitting there, and actually the whole goat thing, it's like I was explaining it to a guy earlier. It's the same thing as what had happened was, sometimes it's just used as filler. Sometimes it's used, you know, I use it as a segue into something funny. Sometimes I just say it. Kind of like, you know, that's what she said, but I get in trouble for that. I can't say that anymore. But that's why I have it on the wall. My wife done got me one of them 10 signs that says that's what she said. So I don't have to say it. The wall says it for me. Just remember, kids, stay safe, stay alive. Just me and this turkey, because it's almost Thanksgiving. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.